Hey guys, so I'm gonna tell you guys about what happened to me today. It was partially my fault, but not completely. I don't think it was the outcome wasn't necessarily what should have happened. But this lady had wrote me this check, and I've had it for a while, and I wanted to cash it. It was a personal check, and my ID it was currently it was stolen, and I haven't been able to get another one. So I take this check to this bank the first time, and they say you don't have a valid ID. So I was like, oh, okay, and then I left, and then people told me you can sign the check off to other people, so that way they can cash it. And so if I didn't have a valid ID, I could get someone else to cash it. So I did that. I signed it off to my sister, and I went back there a second time, and this time I had signed it off to my sister. And we went up into the drive-thru in the bank. And they're like, well, we want you guys to come inside since you don't have an account with us. And we was like, okay, I don't know why we need to come inside, just for cashing in $100 personal check that was written to me that I signed off to her. Well, we get inside, and, my sister goes in first, and they're like, well, she has to be in there with a valid ID, and basically talking about me. My sister had a valid ID, but it's like I signed the check off. The check was no longer mine at this point. It was hers because I signed it off to her. I wrote my name on the back and signed it off. So it became her check when I did that, so she could cash it. But they still needed an ID, and I came in and I was like, well, what's the problem? Because I don't have a valid ID. My ID was stolen. I said, I don't have anyway. This is the reason why I'm signing it off, because I don't have a valid ID right now, and I need this money. And she's like, well, without a valid ID, we can't help you. And, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was just discriminatory or not. I mean, it might have been, because I did kind of, go and looking like this. And, I mean, I'm a transgender. I'm not going to hide that fact. And I'm not going to pretend to be anything than what I am. And I was like, I kind of dug around my purse for a minute, because I was thinking, I was like, well, if I could pull out my other ID. I'm like, no, that's not going to work, because it's expired. So I was like, you know what, Tad, let's just go. And I did kind of storm out. I mean, I wasn't screaming to high heaven, but I did, walk out angrily. I was angry. And I said, this is why I fucking hate success. This is why I fucking hate society. It's stupid. And I walked out. I didn't say it to her. I just said it as I was leaving. And I did kind of hit the door a little harder than I intended. When doors are lighter than you think they are, I thought it was heavier. So I put a little more force behind my hand. And it you made a smacking sound. And I wasn't trying to, break their door or anything. I didn't break, there was nothing wrong with the door. The door's fine, but it made a louder noise than what was expected. And then the police officer follows me out there. They're like, hey, excuse me. I'm like, oh God, what now? I was like, yes. He's like, basically getting on me because I was making civil disturbance or some shit. I don't know. I was like, I didn't make a huge scene. All I did was leave and make a statement. That was it. I didn't stay there for 20 minutes, bitching about it. I didn't stay there the entire time just saying, oh, well, you suck, you're shit, you're this, you're that. I didn't stay there that long. And it was really stupid. And then so basically, it was like, I could arrest you right now and all this other stupid shit. And I was like, for making a statement, you're gonna arrest me? And basically, long story short, he told me I can't never come back to the bank again, because if I do, he will arrest me on sight. Which I don't really think that's fair, considering all I did was make one statement. I didn't threaten anybody. I wasn't mean to anybody. I just made a simple statement. I said, this is why I fucking hate society. It's stupid. As I was leaving. I didn't say it to them. So it's like, how can you sit here and say I can never come to a bank again without legal documentation, banning me from this place, a public place no less, telling me I can't ever come here again or you'll arrest me? So I don't know if any of you guys have any kind of knowledge on this aspect. Please feel free to share it in the comments. To me, it sounds like utter bullshit, because how can you arrest somebody for making a statement? It's called freedom of expression. You know, I am able to express my dissatisfactory in society. I'm able and allowed to express that. It's not like I went on private property or whatever and, or someone's personally owned home. You know what I'm saying? This is public property, so I don't understand how he can just ban me forever without actual legal documentation. To me, it seems like you would have to get, I don't know what it's called, I don't know what it's called, but you need to me it seems like you would need documentation to literally thoroughly ban somebody from a place, especially if it's a public place like a bank. I mean, I don't understand it, because yes, I was frustrated and I spoke with anger in my voice, but I wasn't being mean to anybody. I didn't outright disrespect anybody. I just said, this is why I fucking hate society, as I was walking out. Yes, I kind of did hit the door. I didn't mean to. That was an accident. I didn't mean to hit it that hard, because I went to shove it open and it just kind of made a louder noise than I thought it would, because I thought it was heavier than what it was. So I didn't know, but it's just, to me, it's silly. To me, I think he was just discriminating against me because of who I am as a transgender. It honestly felt that way, but I don't know. It's hard to tell exactly. It felt like that, to be honest, because when I got in there, that lady looked at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What is this disgusting thing? She just had the ugliest look on her face when she seen me. And I was like, and I swallowed my tongue and I didn't say anything. So it's like, why is she allowed to outright disrespect me? But I can't say a simple statement without, being thrown in jail. I don't even think he could arrest me. I didn't do anything. I mean, he could take me down to the police station and waste my time. They're not going to hold me in prison or in jail because I said a statement. Because I said, this is why I fucking hate society. It wasn't even to any of them. It was just a general statement. I did nothing to them. I didn't speak out to them. I didn't speak against them. I didn't scream at them. I didn't yell at them. I didn't do nothing. I just said, Tab, let's go. I said, you know what, let's just go. And I walked out and I said, this is why I fucking hate society. It's stupid. Because it's like, I have a literal identification card that says who I am, but because it has my face, my name, my address, everything, but because of one fucking date, it can't be used. To me, that's stupid. It's stupid. Just because, one date, it doesn't invalidate who I am. And on top of that, we would need 2 forms of identification. So, besides the fact that I'm outright giving you an identification card telling you exactly who the fuck I am, I'd need another identification? That's stupid. And it wastes people's time. And yeah, maybe I shouldn't have stormed out, but I was mad. I was really mad. Because it's like, I've tried to cash this check multiple times, and they refuse to cash it for me. And it's like, I can only cash it there. So I'm going to have to call the lady, or write the lady or something, who wrote me the check, and be like, look, your bank is a POS, and I can't cash this. I will never accept a personal check again. I will not even accept checks anymore, unless it's absolutely 100% necessary. Because banks are a nightmare. They're just, oh my God. Just the frustration is real today. So I wanted to make a video because I needed, some way to get this anger out and get this rant out and get this raving out. Because I'm frustrated, and I'm just frustrated with life right now. I keep waiting for shit to get better, and it just doesn't. But, subscribe, leave some comments if you would like to, and tell me if, he can actually ban me from somewhere without legal documentation telling me I can't step foot there. Well, I don't think that's even a thing. I don't think you can do that, because there's no legal documentation saying you can't go there. And banning me from somewhere because I make a statement is not okay. And if that is the case, I will fight it just to fight it. Just for the sake of discrimination, because then that's what it feels like. If he's going to ban me from going there, it's nothing to do with what I said and everything to do with who I am. But, yeah, so if you got some comments or whatever, leave some likes, some subscribes, whatever you want to do. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.